Okay, hi guys. So welcome to my channel. Today is only going to be hands because I look like a hot mess. Hi. So I need to get rid of some more palettes. The more I've been getting palettes, the more I realized how much I don't use some of the ones I have. So we're just going to jump right into it. My nails look gross, but I want to get this done because me and my daughter are going to be trying my poly gel nail kit. So let's jump into it. This is my first time doing a makeup based video using my tripod, so I don't really know how this looks. I did use my tripod for my hair transformation when I bleached my hair, but let's just get into it. I'm gonna put the stuff I'm keeping over to this side. I don't know my right from left, so I can't really tell you. This side of my body over here, and the stuff I'm getting rid of over here. I don't know if these are in the frame or not. I washed all of my brushes today, so I have a giant towel laid out with a shit ton of brushes. Let's jump into it. So this is the e.l.f. and J. Kissa palette. It has a mirror. These are the shades. 1000% be keeping this. I'm actually going to use the mirror on this and see what filming looks like. Oh, okay. Y'all can see everything. So this is new to my collection and I absolutely love this. There is a video on this if you want to check it out. Next one is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I will be keeping this. I don't know if you can see the color of my hair right now, but I use this shade for my eyebrows. Absolutely perfect. And plus, this is just a beautiful palette. I mean, look at those. Whoops. Ooh, that pink and yellow made a pretty orange, huh? Okay, anyway. Love this palette. Keeping that. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. I've only used this a couple times. It does have a mirror, but I've only used this a few times. And every time I've used it, I really do like it. I love like these top two rows. I love it all. I love these greens down here. It's not like the best quality in the world. I don't like that pressed glitter. I mean, they are really nice shadows. I think this is way better than the normal Morphe formula. Maybe because it's Jeffree Star, but I don't think I've ever used this on camera. I have, I'm trying to see if this has a mirror so I can see what y'all are seeing. Okay, right there. Okay, so I really like this. I am super into pastels. These shimmers, as beautiful as they look, they are like more shimmer toppers. Like it is a true pastel. The mattes are really nice. They like the pink purpley shades, they kind of all blend into one color. I would definitely go for ColourPop over this, but it was just too pretty not to get. Like, I'm glad I got it. I love this yellow so much. It's really pretty. But those are like just very sheer toppers, so it's nothing like to write home about. It's not extraordinary, but it's beautiful and I love it. This is new. I just got it like 2 days ago. I'm gonna film a. I wanted this for so long and I finally just bought it. So I'm keeping that obviously, but we'll get into that. The Nudes by Juvia's Place. I love this. I love it, but it's this one shade right here. It's so pretty. Other than that, the other shades are like pretty, like pastel-y. Like the matte shades. The shimmer shades are beautiful, but I love that one glitter shade. I'm going to decide and see if I have anything that kind of matches that shimmer. And if I do, I might get rid of that Juvia's Place palette. This is 2.0 Lotus palette from Shop Miss A. I tried to get into using this, but it's just not really something that I use. I am going to declutter this one. I'm going to save these two for the end because they're my single palettes. I have these from Lovecraft Beauty. I got these off of Ipsy. One came in my box and then one I bought on a flash sale or something. This is the blush palette. They do have mirrors, but it has a pink shade, a peachy shade, and a mauve shade. I'm trying to get a mirror out so I can see what y'all are seeing. Okay, yeah, you can see that. It's coming off a lot lighter on camera, but that's like a really pretty mauve pink shade. I really, really love these. They're very pigmented and really pretty. It's pretty much the matte version of the Alamar Cosmetics palette. Hey. Oh my god, this is hard to do. Okay, there we go. It's literally like the matte version of that. I will be keeping this and I will be keeping that. And I will be keeping the bronzer palette. Okay, so I got rid, this was a Too Faced holiday collection. QVC on sale. It has this top head, it had a middle belly, and a bottom eyeshadow palette. I did get rid of the middle section, which was a 4-pan blush palette. This is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which tastes so good, but I advise you not to eat it. The Chocolate Soleil bronzer and the Angel Wings highlight. I really, really like this. I just don't know if I want to keep it. I have so many highlighters that are that shade, but not this formula. And I have bronzers that I... This is a maybe. This is a maybe. I'm going to try to be really cutthroat Let me see if... It's like I want to keep it because of the packaging, but I know I can't, like, do that for everything. Okay. This is the Dream Street by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. This is one of the first palettes I ever bought from Ulta. Like when I first started to do makeup again. This was the first palette I bought. I will never get rid of it because of sentimental value. And also it's just a really good palette. It's not particularly a color story that I use anymore. I love these two shades. They have the biggest dent in them. That brown is really nice. But I still really love it. This is Going Coconuts from ColourPop. I will be keeping this one. It's a awesome palette. I love these cooler tone neutrally shades. This one, Get Crackin', that has glitter in it, is so pretty. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I bought this a long time ago. Like, I've had this for almost 2 years, I think. And I bought it to do a video on, and I never did. And I never even used it until yesterday. Yesterday, before I got in the shower, I played with it for a minute. Has a mirror. I love this palette so much. Like, I absolutely love this palette. It is so, this like shifty purple shade, oh my god, it's like white and purple and blue. It's so pretty. And this blue, oh, and this just champagne goldy shade. This shade is really unique, Carnival. It's like a slate gray. BH Cosmetics has a really good formula, and I want to use this in a video. I love it. These are newer to my collection. I just recently did a video on both of these. This is from the new tie-dye collection. And I originally only ordered Aura and Out with an order I made to ColourPop, and they messed up the order and sent me Miss Bliss. So then I had to go and order. They did refund me for it, which was nice, but I just spent it on this. This palette is so pretty. I fucking love this. And this is Miss Bliss. So since I have Miss Bliss out real quick, let me find oh, there it is. Okay, so this is Baby Got Peach from ColourPop, which is beautiful, but I mean, it's literally a tiny bit of a bolder version of this. The Glitter Hungry Ghost in here. I used to have an all glitter ColourPop palette, but I got rid of it because I just didn't need it when I have palettes like this that have glitters in it. It is so pretty. But I like the glitter in this one more. It's more ethereal, and that's what these tie-dye collections like remind me of, more ethereal looks, and that's what I like, is lighter pastel-y looks. So I'm going to keep Miss Bliss, and I'm going to get rid of Baby Got Peach. I used to have a bunch of these, the orange one, the strawberry shake one, and I got rid of those ones too. So right now all I have is Going Coconut, Worn Out, and Miss Bliss. I think that's all I have. I don't know. The C Color Natural Face Palette Glow Highlighter and Blush. It does have a mirror. I'm pretty sure this is a blush, but I can actually use it as a bronzer. But it's really pretty, like natural blush. And this is a dupe for the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. They do have a regular version of this that's not the glow version that I wish I would have got instead. It is an actual dupe for the real Too Faced Natural Face Palette, but I really, really like this. So I am keeping that. I have something in my throat. Okay. The Through My Eyes ColourPop and I Love Sarai palette. I will never get rid of this. I love this palette so much. It is literally so pretty. Look at those. You can literally create so many looks with this palette, and it has a mirror. Okay. ColourPop Blush Crush. I don't know yet. Okay, this is going to be a maybe for now. I am going to get rid of this from Too Faced. Let me grab all these little e.l.f. palettes that I have. Okay, I have 6 of the 8. The other 2 I don't have is Berry Bad and Pumpkin Pie, which one is a berry palette and one is a warm tone orangey pumpkin-y palette. But I have Carnival Candy, Rose Water, Truffles, Acai, which came broken, but it's okay, Cream and Sugar, and Hot Jalapeno. Ah! I can't hold them all. And I really, really love these. They're great for traveling. I will be traveling, and I will be bringing these because they're just perfect. They're so little and compact. They're only $3, and they are amazing, amazing formula. I love these so much. This Cream and Sugar is literally a baby version of Going Coconuts. So you can spend $3 and pretty much have all of Going Coconuts, which is amazing. Let me see. Okay, so the Conspiracy palette. I actually won this in a giveaway from one of my favorite YouTubers, Crystal K Beauty. She said, I asked her if she could sign the palette because I just love her so much. Okay. Sorry, I had to go make my kids Lunchables. And then I got one for myself because I'm starving. Okay, like I was saying, she signed it because I asked her to. She said, hey girl, Thank you so much for your love and support. Enjoy this beautiful palette, XOXO Love Crystal. And it also came with the mini Conspiracy palette. I won both of them together, which I already got rid of. I really, really liked it, but it just wasn't something I would use, so I gave it to a better home. Now, this is something, I've only used this a couple times. It has a nice big mirror, but I'm going to cover the mirror. The shades in it are not particularly something that I use all the time. I love this blue shade down here, this yellow, this orange, this whole top row I love. I love all the colors in it. Like, I love all the colors in it. I don't necessarily like all of them together. Like, when I look at this palette, because I'm not very creative, it's hard for me to think of what I want to do. Like, they're beautiful. And I really, really do like the formula. I'm going to keep it like 100%. I just really want to try to use it more. I love the shade Root Beer. And it is very bulky, but I will keep the packaging like forever. Okay, so Blush Crush we set aside as a maybe. Here's Making Mauves. I really wanted to look at these two together. Now, out of these, I wish I could take out like a couple shades from each and put them together. I love this shade and this shade, but I'm not a big fan of these two. This one's really hardly pressed, like it's really dry. This one is beautiful. I love that one. This is a super shock. Yes. I think I'm gonna get rid of Making Mauves and keep Blush Crush. I kind of want to keep them both, but like this one is literally a mini palette of Making Mauves. Like, these e.l.f. palettes are mini palettes of ColourPop palettes. I'm going to get rid of Making Mauves and keep Blush Crush.
Wait, look at this. You made a chomper.
You made a chomper?
Yeah, from Plants vs. Zombies.
Cool. Good job. This is new to my collection too. I recently did a video on this. The packaging is already so dirty. You can't really see the name on it, but it's KKW Beauty. This is the Mrs. West Eyeshadow Palette. It does have a mirror in it, which is cool. I love this palette. These shimmer shades are gorgeous. These mattes are so pretty.
I'm drinking the last mango one because it's so good.
Yeah. I love that pink shimmer. Like, the swatches don't look like much at all. They don't swatch. The mattes do not swatch very good at all. But I promise when they're on the eyes, they are. I love this. It was $35 for 6 shades. But I love it. I really do.
Actually, it's not mango.
Yeah.
It's the same color, but it's not mango. It tastes like watery lemon.
Okay.
And it's really good.
Okay, so this is the Violet Voss Fruit Sorbet Fun Sized palette. I got this from Ipsy as points. I've tried to use it. I actually used it in one of my older videos where my kids pick my makeup, and this shade is so pretty. It's like a duochrome greeny blue, and it is a really nice palette and like very pigmented and a really good formula. It's just I'm not going to use this, so I am going to get rid of that one. I'm sorry, I'm like eating in between every bite. And what I'm going to do is after I see what I'm keeping, I am going to go back through and see if there's too many repeats. Like, I'm already questioning this Jeffree Star palette. And where's the KKW? I am going to get rid of the Juvia's Place one, as much as I love it. This is like a maybe. I don't know if I want this anymore. And that's what I do. When I declutter, I start to see what I'm keeping and realize that I don't really want that stuff. This is the brand new, it's not brand new, but it's their last new big pan palette with their new colors. Cheek Stars Reunion Tour. It has Hoola bronzer, Cookie Highlight, Sugar Bomb Blush, Dallas Blush, Georgia Blush, which this could almost be a bronzer for someone with really pale skin. The Dallas one. I hate the smell to this, and because I bought this, which was $60 by the way, I had a 3-pan palette that had Cookie, Hoola, and this Gold Rush blush in it, and I love this blush so much. So I took it out. I wish I would have kept the 3-pan palette and did not even bother spending $60 fucking on this palette. I mean, this is fine, but it's nothing like extraordinary at all. Like, at all. It's kind of a peachy pink blush. Georgia barely has any pigment at all. It's like straight peach shimmer. And Cookie is amazing. We all know Cookie is amazing. But God, I just wish I didn't spend so much money on this. I'm going to hold on to it for now and try to get some use out of it. This is the Violet Voss Essentials palette. I actually took this with me on vacation. The last time we went last year. I want to look at this real quick. This literally has like the same exact shades. There's a few different ones. I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of this. This is such a good palette. Like, this is a palette I trust taking on vacation, knowing I can get a great look out of it or a simple look has dark brown, your black, light inner corner shade. I think I'm going to hold on to this for now. This I got in a Boxycharm. This is the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette. Has a mirror. I love this palette. I know there was some controversy over it. People really do not like the Red Riding Hood one, the red version of this. But when I tell you, this palette is great. Very pigmented. Look at that shimmer. But even the mattes are like amazing. My finger was still a little bit wet, so it was kind of chunky. I love this palette so much. Look at that green. Look at that. Still going. Look at that. I love this palette. I will never get rid of this palette. Sorry, I'm trying to eat and clean my hands off in between. This is the Boxycharm Hello Charmer palette that I just got in last month's Boxy. I did cancel it, but spoiler alert, I did resubscribe, so I'm still waiting on my box. I actually was very surprised by this. This shade and this shade are so pretty. I don't know about this glitter. It kind of feels like baking soda. Like you could exfoliate with this glitter. It's so chunky, but it is really pretty. I love this palette. I don't love it. I like it. I want to try to get some more use out of it. But, ooh, those blue shades. Ow, that glitter like hurts. I would never put that on my eye. Like ever. Okay, this is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. I got this in a Boxycharm a couple months ago. I do not like this. I love these shades, like the colors of them. The pigment just is not there. Like, it looks pretty when you swatch it, but when you put it on your eye, it's just not there. I know some people love these. I am going to declutter that one. Can go to a better home. This is the ColourPop She's Got Solstice palette. I love this palette, but it's literally like a mini or a bigger version of the Natasha Denona Retro. What?
Junior has dark green barrel juice and it's really good.
Yeah. I am going to keep this one. I did do a giveaway with one of these because they sent me another one since this shade was all jacked up. But look at it. Back up.
Your filming is good.
Thank you.
Like this.
I love this palette. I am going to hold on to that one.
You should almost do this.
No, this is just easier.
No, but it's really. That looks like a giant dictionary.
I am making a mess. Will you shut the door because it's messing up the lighting, please?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I see a couple more I know right off the bat I can get rid of. This is so hard. The Hank and Henry Living in Color palette. I love these blue shades, but I am going to get rid of this. I love Hank and Henry so much. I want to try their cream blush stick and their like duo blush highlighter thing or whatever it is. But I am going to declutter that one. I'm trying to make my crackers and film at the same time, and I'm not very good at this. Okay. These two, this is the Balm. I don't even know if I can get this shit open. Has a mirror. Has this little tab so you can take it out. Has a black, it's a cream primer, but it's like chunky and streaky. I don't know. I would never use that. I do not like this palette at all. I'm sorry. I'm just like zoned out in how bad it is. It's not bad. It's just not the best. I used it like twice. One look on each eye just to try it out. I didn't even do a video with it. I like these two. This cool tone shade and this cream shade. This can go to a better home. Okay, this one, I got this in, oh, wait, we never finished this one. I got this in an Ipsy like a month or two ago, and I used this in my video as a mirror. This is from Colored Rain, and it's a really, really good palette. This is an amazing palette, but I have all these colors already, and this is a perfect little compact palette. Like, I wish some of these bigger palettes that have this color story didn't mean so much to me, or I would get rid of those and keep this because it's just perfect. Perfect. But I am going to get rid of this one. I have two palettes from Natasha Denona, which I paid full price for one, which was $25, and then cracker. And then the other one I got on sale for $12.50, and her other little mini ones are for $12.50 right now too, like the mini Leela and stuff, but I don't want those. The mini retro is the one I paid full price for, and I absolutely fucking love this palette. Kelly Gooch, I think that's her name, is saying that these are silver grays. They are not. They're green grays. Like, they're deep greens. This 1000% comes off olivey green. And this is 1000% a shimmery green. Like, those are greens. But I don't care what they are. They're fucking beautiful. I don't use this shade, like, very often. But these four, worth it. And love her formula. And then the mini Tropic palette. I love this palette, and it kind of looks like this, which is funny, but nothing compares to this form. This blue one is like really hard pressed and weird, but oh my God, look at that comment. That looks like my hair right now. Oh, I love this shade so much. That blue, that dark blue is weird, but still. I love the Natasha Denona formula. I would never, ever buy her bigger palettes. None of them speak to me at all. Plus, the price is just ridiculous. This is the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Seascape. I have held on to this for like a year through all the declutters, everything, because the shimmers, that seafoam color, they're just so pretty. And that matte is amazing too. But it is finally time to say goodbye to the Seascape palette from Wonder Beauty. I am going to declutter that one. I have a pair of my husband's boxers to dry my hands. So this is the bottom part of that Too Faced little collection, holiday collection. This is the eyeshadow palette portion. Like I said, the middle part was blush. And they do magnet together, but not very well. So it was really cute. And it's like the logo, it would go this way. So you would think the head would go here or the belly. But the magnet is down here. So it's like upside down. And I like this. I really, really like this. I know people say the Too Faced formula smells like vanilla. Can be hit or miss. But I love these shades. These cool tone shades. Especially that one. They don't swatch the best. They don't swatch the best, but I really like this. The glitter is a chunky, gritty mess that sticks to your finger. I really, really like it, but I am going to get rid of it because I just don't use it enough. I wish I did. I really, really wish I used it enough. This is going to be such a long video. Okay. Let's do this one. This is the Jessie Page and Tarte Let It Rainbow little palette. Smells like vanilla too. Has a mirror. They're not the most amazing rainbow shades. I would choose the J Kissel one over this one. I mean, it's a way better formula. This red has always felt so gritty. It's a way better formula than other Tarte shadows, but it's still not the best. I kind of wanted to keep it since it's a collab and because of the meaning behind it. It is like LGBTQ. I don't know the terms very well. My niece is teaching me, but it's like with the Trevor Project and stuff like that. It was that's why I supported it. There was good meaning behind it. I am going to get rid of it to someone who would enjoy it more than I do and get more use out of it, so it's not just wasted and sitting here, because I do have other rainbow palettes. Does anyone remember the app called Hush? I think that was the name of it, where you could order like all the Bad Habit and other brands, and it was really cheap. Then they completely shut the app down. I had a couple more of these, but I got rid of them. They're like Huda Beauty dupes. This is the After Hours palette, which looks like the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I have never even used this on my eyes. at all. All I did was swatch it in my last declutter video to see. And Bad Habit has an amazing formula. Like, I've tried their other palettes. Look at that. Look at that matte. So creamy and thick and delicious and just pigmented. But it's just not my color story, and it's a color story that I have in other palettes that I'm wanting to keep, so I don't really want that. So I have two of the Huda Beauty like gem obsessions, Sapphire and Amethyst. I haven't even used Sapphire yet. They do have mirrors, which this is beautiful. So I am keeping that. It reminds me of the Natasha Denona Tropic palette, plus a the Aura and Out palette from ColourPop. I have used the Amethyst Obsessions. I got this in an Ipsy. I am going to declutter this because it's just not my favorite formula, and I don't wear purples. It is really pretty though. And then I got this from W7, which these are the Vivid Fluorescent and Fabulous Pressed Pigments. They are dupes for the Gem Obsessions. I was trying to get the pink one to compare to this, but I mean, these are literally the same format and everything, so it doesn't really matter what color I have. But I can tell you just from using the purple Huda palette, this is, and the pastel one, this is literally a spot on dupe, but better formula. Way more pigmented. The glitter shades are more topper shades, but do have way more pigment than the Huda ones, and are really pretty. That duochrome one. I am going to hold on to this for a little while, but I'll probably declutter it soon. I don't even know. I bought it to compare, but I can tell you just from not even using it on my eyes but once, it is a dupe. This one. This is the NYX Sugar Trip Squad. I watched Thomas Halbert do a video on this palette, and the look he created. Okay. The look that Thomas Halbert created with this is literally what made me buy it. Now looking at it, and plus I don't really like NYX's formula, but I mean at the time, whoops, like, it's not amazing. I am going to get rid of this one. But I'm going to keep the little NYX bag because it's cute. And it has eyeshadow all over it. I got this. This is the Rude Cosmetics, the Roaring 20s Carefree palette. Has a mirror. I got this off of Amazon for 18 bucks. Now, these like shimmer shades in here, especially this one, they are beautiful. My hand's a little wet. Oh, that one. That's so pretty. But the mattes in here, they're not amazing. This is one of those cases where they swatch really good, but on the eyes, there is like no different color scheme from these like brownish cool tone shades, like very much so. These look the same. It's really weird, like really weird, but I do really like this, and it kind of reminds me of the Huda Beauty new nude palette, which I really want, but I know I don't need, and plus it's like $65, so I don't need it, but I am gonna hold on to it just a little bit longer, I think. Let me see. No, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. It looks like some of the ColourPop palettes, the e.l.f. palette, and a couple others that I am keeping. This shade and this shade are literally making me want to keep it, but I don't need to. It's that shade, that one right there. I don't need to keep it for 3 shades. That one is really pretty too. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I thought I was gonna keep it, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, we're down to the last 4, and they're all ColourPop palettes. The Disney Masquerade palette, Midnight Masquerade. I love this so much. Do I want to keep it? I don't. I wish it did not have this branding on it, or I would get rid of it. But because it has it on there, I am going to keep it. That's just me. Sweet Talk, she's never going anywhere. She is amazing. She is life. She is beautiful. I want to compare it real quick. Where's the other one? I mean, these are all pretty similar, but that's why I got rid of Making Mauves. But she's never going anywhere. Okay, last 2. Bye Bye Birdie and You Are a Cutie. I kind of wish I never bought these. These are palettes I regret. I do love these 2 Super Shocks, but purple's just not my color scheme. This one, even though these look like cool tone browns, they go on the eyeballs pink. And I do really like this. I wish I could take out like that purple shade and put in that gander shade from Bye Bye Birdie. This one. I'm going to get rid of Bye Bye Birdie, and I'm going to keep You're a Cutie.
You can get this off.
What? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm almost done. Okay, my last 2. So this is a Stila powder. It's stuck in there. It's a, what's it called? This is the Illuminating Powder Foundation Refill, and it's in the shade 30 Watts. I think it'll match me, and I've never tried it. I really want to. I have this gray and this white shade, which I am going to get rid of. And these are actually from this palette brand that I got in a Ipsy. But I'm going to get rid of those. And this is my butter highlight from the Casey Holmes and Physicians formula. I did get rid of my little Butter on the Go palette, which had a highlight close to this but a little bit lighter. I love this highlight. This is from the dollar store. It's Beauty Benefits. It's just like the perfect contour shade for me, but I am going to get rid of that one. Hey, watch out.
I see you.
You see me?
Yep. My there's timer.
Yeah. What number is it on?
14, 15, then zip.
No, that's 7. Okay, last one. So this is the ColourPop highlighter in Here Kitty Kitty. I love this highlight so much.
Mommy.
Watch out, don't put your butt in the camera. Here. Will you shut the door, please? I love this highlight so much. I just wish... Actually, I have an empty... I just had to repress 2 highlighters. This was my ABH Glow Kit in the shade Summer. I had to repress it because it broke. But I think I'm going to put Here Kitty Kitty in it because it fits perfect. I am going to keep this. This is the Spellbound by Makeup Geek. I'm going to get rid of that. And I will never get rid of my Gold Rush blush. So I'm going to keep those 3. And I'm going to get rid of these 2. And that is it. I'm going to get rid of this whole little Z. I just don't use singles. It's not my vibe. It's not my jam. But yeah, that is everything. So I'm not even going to count how many I kept. Let me count how many I got rid of real quick. So I got rid of 17 palettes, 1 little face duo, and this. So 19. I got rid of 19 palettes altogether, which makes a lot more space for more stuff. And yeah, that is all. I'm going to reorganize this and get everything put away. And thank you so much for watching if you stuck through this whole probably like hour video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!